always screw this up. There we go. All right. Starting a couple minutes early. We're going to jump into it like we always do. Let's get it. It's stream time. Hi, Owl. Let's go. Okay. So let's just kind of do an overview of what we did last week real quick. So we are basically working through all the sub-menus for this. So like for player abilities, you have two classes. The hammer icons will basically open up like this little like craft, or highlighting the icon will show everything that you have unlocked and what tier you're at and everything. The hammer will actually let you come over here and start interacting with this menu to basically hit all these hammers to like effectively upgrade. And as you highlight each of them, the upgrade cost gets shown here. You have the class name being shown here, what tier it currently is. So we have most of our bases covered. Again, these are all very much conceptual, just to kind of help me like start mentally fleshing out how everything is going to look in a finalized product. But I really do like how it's been coming along. So now that we're done with the classes, and we technically have one of these, I think it's the third one. Yeah, so we technically have a rough draft of the skill. We've got the classes, we don't have the wavelength, and that one's probably gonna be really easy. So with the new stream format, what I've been doing is basically one UI that we've been working on takes like 4 of the hour to hour and a half streams. So like we worked on this guy all of last week. All 4 streams, we're just working on this bad boy. I think genuinely this wavelength one, I can knock it out tonight in like one session. It's gonna be a smaller tooltip. So without further ado, we are gonna, okay, so what's on the drawn layer? Okay, so let's just kind of wipe everything off the drawn layer. Wait, do I want to do it like that? Hold on. I should probably copy and paste this. So let's just grab this bad boy. Right? Copy. And what one are we working on? I made this a copy. There we go. Nice. Guess that did not actually fix what I wanted to do. Okay, well, that was a delightful screw up, but it's okay, because since most of this is on the base layer, because it's like, that's on the drawn layer, that's on the drawn layer, but we already have this on tier 4, so now on tier 5, we can literally just go through and just start wiping all this. Chess is fun. I would 100% throw down with you on some chess sometime. I think that that would be an absolute blast, Owl. Do you remember that one stream where we played the typing racing game against each other? I still think about that, and that cracked me up. Oh, I would 100% throw down with you on chess. Are you kidding me? That sounds amazing. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, that's dope. Okay, so let's oh, some of that's on the drawn layer. That's no bueno. So some of this existed on the drawn layer. Get out of here. Get! Oh, I know. I'll hide the base layer. There we go. I haven't played in a hot minute, so you could probably whip my ass for a little bit, but if I get up to speed, like, we could actually have a good, like, competition going on. I hate it when you're playing chess at a low level and you just make the blunder where you know that the game is basically over. You're like, oh, my queen is gone, and they took it with a pawn, and I'm in check, and, like, all this shit just starts happening, and you're like, oh, fuck, oh, shit. Oh, damn. It's the worst. I mean, it's fun, though, because, like, long as you, like, you learn more from, like, losing than you do winning. No, that's... Brittany actually bought me a chess set when we first started dating. I told her I really liked chess. She bought me a chess set. I have not used it once, and I would very much like to play chess against her, but her and I just get so busy. We've actually been working on a lot of our personal health stuff together. We had a really nice, like, growing moment this weekend because we both have had just a lot of doctor visits lately because we both came from, like, neglective, abusive backgrounds. So we're learning how to, like, actually take care of ourselves. And we're both just getting, like, really exhausted with, like, all of these doctor's appointments and stuff. And I basically kind of just shut down. And then she felt bad. She started crying because she thought that she wasn't, like, a good enough partner for me. And then I started crying because she was crying. And then we just, like, talked about it for an hour. And now, like, we have a better understanding of each other and our boundaries and stuff. So I fucking love that woman. But case in point is we're moving into a cheaper apartment soon. A lot of the doctor's appointments are starting to reduce in, like, number and frequency, and we really want to start, like, doing more stuff to, like, hang out with each other. Oh, is there... Do I have something underneath this? Yeah, I want the base. Give me that. There we go. This is perfect. Relationships are hard. Like, straight up. Don't care who you are. They are just... They're tough. They're so tough. I mean, worth though. 100% worth. If I had the knowledge I had to like go back in time and be like, hey, are you still gonna date this woman? I'd be like, duh, that's our best friend. What? 3, there we go. And like when you can make it work, it's cool, but it's just getting to that point of what's 6, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Also, want to check in with the community. I have been using the Gravity Circuit playlist like for most of our streams because the Gravity Circuit playlist is an hour and 49 minutes long, and most streams go an hour and a half. If it starts getting repetitive, let me know in the comments on YouTube or in Twitch if you guys are like, hey, we want new music. I just have to find stuff that's not royalty free because like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's come a little bit further. I basically I have to be careful with what I use because the VODs, it doesn't matter, but for the YouTube stuff, like I watched a really, really funny clip from Monster Hunter Wilds that had I Need a Hero in the background, and it actually like flagged part of my video and was like, you can't do that. And I was like, oh. My bad. And then that's even on the base. Oh, okay, that's dope. I can work with that. So we'll just go like this. Okay, yeah, that's good. Paste. And I like that. Like, do I want it just smashed up against it like I've been doing with everything? I think that's fine. Ooh. The wavelength part is gonna have to back up. Oh, because I inherited that later. I started doing that later. Okay, I'm talking about for those of you who wonder what I'm muttering about. So I started doing this thing where I made sure that the furthest part of the letter, regardless of what it is, just overhangs on this edge. It's not doing it here, and it's throwing everything off. It makes it look a little jank. So I gotta fix that real quick. Is that right? Yeah. Now this is all like, there we go. There we are. I hope everyone had a good week though. I'm really liking this new stream schedule because it just gives me my weekends to myself. Like after Brittany and I like resolved our little conflict, I literally played Monster Hunter Wilds like in the dark, and she just sat on my bed so my bed sucks. So when we moved in, I thought that I had like a really nice bed. It was like a $400 piece of memory foam. And I didn't realize this until like a year later that it was actually damaging the shit out of my back. So it was like a big like, oh, uh-oh. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I screwed up on spacing. Hold on. Oh, I'm learning so much about my menus because like the spacing. Sorry, I know I'm multitasking a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I moved in with her, because we're both new to like moving in and like living with partners and stuff, memory foam was cool, but it's not worth all the hype that it has. Literally, oh my god, it's actually terrible for you, like in a lot of cases. Level that. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now it doesn't look so horribly clumped up. That looks way better. That looks clean. So I'll need to fix that up there. I'll need to cut those down and space those out. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now. But yeah, so when her and I like moved in with each other, I had my own room and I had my own bed, and the idea was like so that I could stay up later and not bug her, or that like if we were fighting, I had a space to run away to. And she playfully like hated it. Oh, but when you play chess online, what site do you use? Oh, it's been forever since I played, but I think I use the universal site that like a lot of the other Twitch streamers and stuff use. But I don't really know, and I'm not really committed to one. So if there's one you would prefer to use, we can use the one that you are using. Literally zero issue with that. I think that's what it is, but again, it's been a while, so I don't really know. And I hate being one of those people that acts like they know when they don't. Being like, yeah, it's that one. It's like, I have no idea. Okay, cool. Then like, I'll adopt that. That's easy peasy. Okay, so we got this, we got that. Okay, cool. So now we have the wavelength name, the classes it's made up from, and then I just need to do like class effects and then just open up a couple spots so that we can see what the effects are for each class. I'm digging this so far. Okay. Deciding what I want to call them. Hold on, I'm gonna refer to something. Tier 1 quick cat. Okay, so I didn't even call it like bonuses or anything. I was just like boom, and I just jumped into it. That's all on the drawn layer. The CL should be on the base layer. I'm just gonna fix that real quick. I'm also gonna check if I were to go like this, how much room does that eat up? Oh, way too much room. That's so sad. I cry every time. I could, if I could find another word for upgrade, because I have forge cost right now. I could do like craft cost. Because if I can make that shorter and I could lose a block, I could move this over and do like CLS and that might look better. But I do like how that's matched up. I could pull that over as well, but then it kind of has some dud space up here and that doesn't look good. It's fine. Because again, if I add more gradients and upgrades and stuff later, I'm going to need more space for more resources. So I think it's fine. I really like it because it makes the game very accessible. It has some awesome tutorials and training exercises. Nice! Okay, maybe that wasn't the website I used then, because all that sounds super dope. What? Oh, and let's also try and change the reticle so that it's very obvious. Okay, so grab secondary color, and then primary colors here. Are we on the wrong layer? We sure are. Cool. Oh, wait. That's not good. Okay, back to the drawn layer. Okay. Because the idea is that this is our cursor idea for the time being. I might change it out. Y'all seen the Shrek 5 trailer? No? Oh, no. Is it bad? Is it good? I'm excited and I wish I could watch it on stream. But the last time I tried watching media on stream, one of my YouTube videos got flagged. That shit escaped. Oh no. Oh no. Make or shape a metal object by heating it in a fire or furnace or making a hammer. Simmer, hammer out, beat into shape, found castable. That's awesome. Definition synonyms to forge. Well, forge is like, sorry, I should have clarified. What I'm looking for is like a synonym to upgrade, like something that's upgrade but less letters, like focus or improve, or but something that's less letters than upgrade. Like it would have to be like bring this down to like 4 or 5 letters so that I could lose one of these boxes, so this could all slide over. I saw it and thought it was fake. I was later told it was real. Oh no. Oh man, I want to watch the trailer now. Oh. Yeah, didn't they like redesign the characters? Oh god, I should like I could turn the audio off. Guys, could I, like, chat, could I get the point across? Like, if I watch the trailer with the audio off, would it still just be, like, just as terrible? Yes, please. The 5 people in the room, yes, that's totally fine. Spoil it. That looks good. I really like how he set this up. Yeah! Oh, no. That's not good. How did I do armor bonuses? There we go. I want to snag this. I want to go to the base layer, and I want to grab the shit out of this. Okay, copy. And then go back to... There we go. Ooh. How far apart did I do them on the other one? Yeah, you know what? Instead of making this so much harder on myself, I should just, like, go like this. Level. Okay, copy. Go back to this layer, paste. Okay. Is that correct? Not sure if that's actually correct. 7, 5. Why does that look so off? But it's all set up correctly. Oh, what? Or if Far Far Away had a fentanyl crisis? Jesus. That's amazing. Oh, we're gonna have to watch that at some point, chat. That's amazing. So, where did this all go wrong? What's going on here? Oh, I only have it as a 2-block difference there? What the hell? Oh, is that gonna make me lose my mind? It might. 1, 2, 3. No, everything's a 3-block. Oh, this makes me angry. Like, disproportionately angry for no reason. Oh, shit. Okay, and now to the draw layer. Uh-oh. I'm screwing this up real bad. Okay, so we went down to the base layer and we fixed it. Okay, good. Now let's fill that in. I've been being very careful with how I like do all the adjustments for everything because I want to make sure that everything looks like as equivalent as possible. It's very, very, very important to me. Because I don't want people being like, why do these things look slightly off and not correct? And then my brain melts and I'm like, I don't know. But like that. Is that on the drawn layer? That's got to be on the base layer. Give me that. There we go. When the drawn layer goes away. Yep. Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh my god, I'm taking bets on Minecraft. I don't know, Shrek 5 also sounds like it's pretty terrible, but I have nothing against Jack Black. I grew up with Jack Black, and I love all the stuff that he's done. I loved Tenacious D. I loved, like, School of Rock. Like, he has done some phenomenal stuff, but it feels very weird that they casted him as Steve. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't think of, like, anyone that would have been, like, a particularly good Steve grab. Like, I don't know what the hell you want me to say, but, like, it's definitely weird that they were like, this is the direction we're going in. I am Steve. It's like, what? What are we doing? Okay, we'll go up like that. Okay, there we go. That's better. There we go. Yeah, I know, Sam. I know. That's what I'm saying. Oh, well, and I think that that's something else, too, is that, like, unfortunately, it's really easy for them to just go, like, cash grab because it's kids, you know, and they're like, oh, if we make a money, because like I was walking down the grocery store aisle and there's like a $15 magazine that's like Minecraft updates explained, and it's like, how old is that magazine and how long is that magazine gonna hold actually like canonically accurate information? Like what? Wavelength. Oh, crystals. I think this is a good way to go about it. Go like that. There we go. Black. Bump. Is that all correct? That is all correct. Hey, Marzo! It's going, man. We're working on a smaller project today. So we got this done last week. You know, just, again, like our rough draft of everything going on for, class upgrade menu. But now we're working on the Wavelength menu. So basically, when you play Druid and Mystic, you'll get Alchemist. And so again, this will just be an expanded menu that's a little redundant, being like, Alchemist is made from when you play Druid and Mystic. And then it'll be like, here are the following bonuses for Wavelength. And then I'm going to make it that any, like, class could have up to 3 bonuses. But realistically, it'll just be, like, most of them it'll be 1 passive, but the passive might be broken into 2 or 3 pieces. And so this is just a very clear way for the player to understand everything that's going on. Like, let me see if I can find a good example of a passive real quick. I always love returning faces, so Marzo, this is fantastic. Thank you for joining us. We were literally just talking about how the new Shrek movie. If you have a second, Marzo, if you're on your computer, just like, please do me a favor and type in Shrek 5 and look at like 30 seconds of the trailer. Like, they redid the characters and everything just looks terrible. So we were just talking about that. We were talking about if we think the new Snow White movie, Shrek 5, or Minecraft is gonna bomb the hardest. Got it. Makes 4 sense to me. Perfect. Love it. Where is... I'm on the wrong... No, I'm on classes. I need to go further down? Further up? Oh, I went to the wrong page. There we go. Passives. I think Minecraft will get viewership. I'm pretty sure one of my friends already wants to take us to go see the Minecraft movie. And I really do wish that they pushed the date back 3 days earlier to April 1st. Because they're releasing it on April 4th in my area. And April 1st would just be too damn funny for that movie. So let me see if I can find a passive that has multiple parts. I think Snow White is not going to do great. Oh, I forgot about that with all the CGI dwarves. Oh no, that's going to be bad too. So like maybe Sentinel. So it's like So Sentinel reads slows and burns apply Frostfire. So like it having 3 parts, it might just be like slows apply Frostfire, burns apply Frostfire, and then the third part of the skill would be like Frostfire, deals light damage over time, applies a gentle slow, stacks up to 3 times. So then it's very clear to the player all of the parts, so they can sit there and read it like, okay, my slows are going to apply Frostfire, my burns are going to apply Frostfire, and what is Frostfire? Oh, this is Frostfire. There we go. Yeah, the Evil Queen is hotter than Snow White, but that's so I've heard. Dude, welcome Persuasive Banker to the new chat. He's trying to give us viewers. Let's go. Oh. There we go. Even your two. Whoa, Sam, you have a girlfriend? Let's go. That hasn't come up in our recent conversations. What? I love that for you. Okay, Al, please report back. Yeah, potion effect shared with... yeah, so, like, this is another one. Oh, this is perfect. We're doing Alchemist. So this is actually perfect. Like, let's go, Sam. How long have you guys been dating? That's cute as shit. I approve regardless, but I'm just like, I want to, like, get caught up on my buddy. So yeah, like, potion effect is now shared with allies. Improved potion cooldown. It's been about 8 months now. Nice. Personal opinion, but this is just me watching out for you, and also it's none of my business, and I don't know your relationship, I don't know your background. I always give, like, I know I want to marry Brittany. Brittany wants me to marry her, and she wants to marry me, and, like, all that stuff. We've told ourselves we're gonna wait, like, 3 or 4 years, because, like, you should live with your partner and, like, really understand the dynamic before you get married, because getting married has a lot of, like, legal and financial ties to it, where it's, like, the money that you're making, it's, like, you could get married to her, and then you guys could decide in a year, like, you split and it's not for you, and there's, like, all of this shit where it's, like, money gets dragged out, furniture, and, like, all of the stuff gets torn around. So I'm not saying don't marry her, but just, like, oh yeah, no, like, marriage, like, it puts all these, like, legal bindings and ties on you financially. So if you are... Oh, you're talking about the Queen and Snow White. I thought you were talking about me. You're like, what the... Okay, so we've got... Potion effect shared with allies. So I think I want to use something different for this. So yeah, okay, so I'm getting this figured out. And then I think we'll grab this. Yeah. Oh, wrong layer. There we go. Oh. And hey, it's Trippy. Let's go. Let's go, Trippy. It's that time of the night where Trippy's at work. It's nice to see your face. Okay, put that on the base layer. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, pretty soon is a couple years. Yeah. Yeah, I just want you to be careful, that's all. Like, I don't want to see anyone get hurt. Like, prenups are really good, because prenups are like when you go into a marriage, you decide on... And, like, this, I know this is going to sound terrible, but, like, a prenup also protects you from people who can be predatory, and it's not even bound to gender, but it's just people who are trying to marry for wealth, is if you ask for a prenup and they start getting defensive and violent and stuff, they don't really have your best interests out for you. Like, one second, Trippy, I'll get to you in a second. We're in an awesome conversation about marriage and prenups, but it's like my girlfriend, she's going to inherit her grandma's house, which is literally like a $900,000 estate, and we've talked about it that we're gonna live together for the rest of our lives with no issues, but I've still told her, like, no, you need to... What happened here? Hold on, I fucked something up on another page. Did that fuck that up here? Oh, it did. Holy beans. My bad. But, like, so literally at some point in the future, my girlfriend is inheriting my grandma, or her grandma's, like, 4-bedroom, 2 living room, 3 bathroom, like 4-acre property that has like a standalone 2-story work shed. And I've told her, I was like, we're married for the rest of our lives, but we're still doing a prenup so that there's no crazy sketchy stuff where I can take the house from her. Because it's like, if we split, I don't want that house, I don't want that money, I want her to be covered and taken care of. And it's like, I don't have to worry about not having a place to live, or that she's gonna do something to me, because it's like, if I take good care of her crazy, I will never have to worry about that as an issue. But we're pretty sure we're chilling. Hell yeah. Okay, sorry, Sam. Didn't mean to jump down your throat. Trippy, I'm good. How are you? Let's move into that. And that didn't fuck anything up on any other layers. Just making sure. Good. Okay, so Marzo, I've thought about that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to allow it to be like red, but I think what I'm going to do is I want to do something where a player is allowed to specialize into a color, but for the sake of simplicity, because if you've never played Remnant 2, Remnant 2 runs on a similar system to my game where it's like, where you are equipping 2 classes, and in Remnant 2, you only get a bonus based off the first class that's equipped. So it's like, every class has a unique, so instead of it being like 45 passives, it's like 9 passives, but it's only given to your primary class. And even Remnant 2, a team of like 100 people, there were people who asked like, can we play just one class as a like special class? Like, you know, like as a prestige version of the class. And the dev said that it's really hard to balance. So I really like the idea of being able to play white or red or blue, but I don't know how I would do that outside of like giving the skills an extra amp, or giving you an extra skill slot, or just making the passive a little bit stronger, or realistically, there isn't a way for me to do it without inflating numbers. So the thing is, you can like realistically, so now that I'm like starting to like have more of the visuals here, it's like, so when you like, so look, please bring your attention to these 6 icons right here, the green ones and the pink ones. So when you equip Druid, these slots fill in with skills. So these X's are like if I add more skills in the future, and if I never add skills, it's not a big deal, but all classes have 3 skills. So it's like when you play green indigo, you have access to these 6 skills, but you can play 2 green skills, or you can play 2 pink skills. You don't have to pick one from each. So if you really just like red, or if you really just like white and want to play ranged, then you can just find a wavelength passive that like plays to your like your strengths more effectively. So if you're playing white and you're all about like range and distance and damage, then you could just find a passive that you like more for your build. Like I can just like read a couple of the white passives off real quick. Or you said red, so I'll do a couple of the red passives. Like if you want to play a solid tank, which is what red would be, then it's like, you know, you have red passives that are like gaining max stacks of bulwark gives you a shield for half your health. Or red-orange, which is applying burn, gives you stacks of bulwark. Or samurai, which is, samurai is my favorite. It's red-violet, and it's you deal bonus melee damage based on how many stacks of bulwark you have. And bulwark is like an armor buff. So it's like the more armor buff you have, the more damage you can start dealing. And there are items and abilities you can get that increase your bulwark limit. So it's like if you want to play this cool melee tank build, you can go samurai, use no violet skills, and go full red so that you're a tank, but now your passive is just giving you all this extra melee damage. So not only are you the front line, but now you're holding tank, you're holding aggro, but you're also doing a shit ton of damage. So in my head, that's kind of how I'm doing playing strictly one classes, is that it's like, you still can pick a passive just to make it easier, because otherwise I guess I would have to just make like double passives, which isn't a bad idea. I could do that to allow people to strictly play red. I don't know, because just opening the idea up, because like we're basically done with the work we wanted to do tonight. I just wanted to get this done, and this was brain dead easy. We're gonna fine tune a couple things, but I'm feeling pretty good about it right now. Hold on, I gotta get this off the draw layer. There we go. What I could do is like you could just equip both the classes, and then it would just show all the skills twice, which means you could pick the same skill twice. And for quick casts, which are just limited by mana and have no cooldown, that wouldn't change anything. But like stock and pinnacle skills, being like, I want to take 2 uses of Defiance, because Defiance is you are unkillable for 20 seconds and kills extend the duration. So you could run 2 instances of Defiance and literally just be an unkillable machine. And I don't think that would inherently be broken. It would make very pinpointed builds where people are like, I'm gonna do one thing really good and that's it. So I think people would very quickly learn that you can do that, but it might just be better to play 2 colors. This means we can play chess. Could be a thing along the lines that you have someone who specializes in the color rather than multicolor, and then their whole kitchen just go fill a more special role. That's kind of what I was thinking, Sam. And Trippy, I hope I answered you. My ADHD fucking spiraled when Marzo asked that question. But I'm really good. Brittany and I had a small fight. but it made us stronger as a couple. She laid on my bed yesterday while I... Oh, wrong layer, my bad. While I played Monster Hunter Wilds. By the way, Monster Hunter Wilds is just... It has been so good. Okay, so... I think we'll change this to... Wavelength bonuses? No, I think that's fine. How it's stated. Do I like that? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so then... Yeah. And then... Call it like... This is me just testing stuff around, because... So, like, first passive is Brewmaster. Oh, I did that on the base layer. Womp womp. Wrong layer. There we go. Let's try that again. Go right there. Put a nice black outline on that bad boy. Give me that. Change the color so that this becomes easy. Oh, I forgot to mention. I've been wanting to talk about this. Saturday, there won't be game dev stream because we're going to play Supermarket together. So even if only like 2 people show up, the plan is for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. We're all just going to stumble through Supermarket together as a group. I will most likely join Discord and we'll like vet everybody's... Oh, I did. You're right. Hell yeah. Marzo, you've only been here for like 1.5 streams and you already know the system. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much. There we go. I think I gotta move it over one though. I think it's overlapping too hard. Nope, it's right where it's supposed to be. Perfect. All right, Brewmaster. Potion effects now shared. See how much room that takes. Space it like that, so that when I grab it, do the black outline. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna play Supermarket together. I played it for like 20 minutes. I'm still figuring out the game. I might play around with it a little bit tonight to make sure I really know what I'm doing before I just jump in wildly. And let's... This is on the drawing pad, right? Yeah, give me that. It's hilarious, dude. Literally all that's happened to me since I played it. It's Turtle! Let's go, Turtle. Good to have you, man. All that happened while I was playing Marso is that I started doing the tutorial. I had a guy named Matthew join my lobby. He gave a guest $4,900 cash back and I went bankrupt. And then I laughed so hard I almost peed myself because I was like, fucking Matthew, I'm gonna find you. But the game is hilarious. Okay, so that... Down to the base layer. So now when the drawn layer goes away, perfect. Nice. Love that. I hope you're having a good day though, Turtles. Good to see you. And then on the drawn layer. And yeah, that's fine. Ooh. There we go. Having a great day, very tired though. Ooh, I feel that. Oh, ew. Okay, don't feel that. That's awful. Sorry, man. That sucks. Can imagine that you are a wee bit tired. Oh. There we go. Me and April. Oh, yeah, you're going to drive home to see the family. We love your family. Your family rocks. What would I want to call it? Like, I'm trying to think, like, okay, so Brewmaster is the first part of the bonus that's like potion effects are now shared with allies. I'm just trying to think of a name that's like, you know, quick concoction. Like, we'll do that for now. Concoction. There we go. Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't know that. I thought your family lived far away. Oh, copy that, Turtle. Thanks for popping in. Oh, you just got your license? Congratulations, Marzo. That's huge. It's not easy getting your license. Like, seriously, there's a lot of people that are like I have a couple friends that, like, they're trying to figure out their living and work arrangements and stuff around not having a license, and it's really rough for them. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be way too long. Nah, man, no. Like, it'll whip by before you know it, dude. Okay. So, reduce cooldown. Did I just do that? No. That's good. Stop it. How do you think I feel? I'm 34, or like 33, soon to be 34. That's why I'm having fun making a game that I get to share with the world, because I can't wait to see a bunch of really awesome, like, younger Adderall-ridden kids just, like, fucking speedrun destroy my game. I'm gonna spend, like, 10 years working on it, and then some kids are just gonna come in, beat my game in an afternoon, and be like, yawn, and I'm gonna be like, but I worked so hard on it. There we go. Oh, you know what I'll use for that? I have an hourglass somewhere. Oh, I know where to look for it. Hold on. I have to go dig around in some of my social media, Twitch, DevLog banners, DevLog. I pull so much from this banner. Oh, gonna sneeze. Hi! Sorry. God, that was awful. Oh. Leaked! No, it's fine. I show off those files all the time. There's thank you so much. There's so many files that I have for this game. It's great. Like, I'm literally... it's fun because, Marzo, like, you are the people I'm marketing the game towards right now, and people even, like, younger than you, but, like, they will all be in their 20s by the time this game is done. Like, that's what I'm having fun with, is, more than anything, I'm not looking for, like, people to, like, financially support the game. I'm looking for people who are just, like, willing to stick it out until the game is ready. Oh, did I do that wrong? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. There we go. Just because I can't wait to, like, build this awesome community and then go, hey guys, remember when we started making this game like 8 years ago? And everyone will be like, oh my god, I grew up while, like, you know, Prison Break was getting created. Like, that's so cool. And, like, that just makes me so happy being like, dude, I'm about to make such an awesome, cool thing for, like, a future generation of people to play. And I just want to be able to feel like they can check in every once in a while and be like, hey, is the cool game done yet? And then as I start doing actual gameplay and stuff, people will be like, wait, shit, this is looking dope. I'm excited. And I'll be like, I know, I'm excited too. Those are on. Okay, so that's all where it needs to be. Okay, so Druid and Mystic. Oh, you know what? I can just snag this from here. Oh, yeah. Copy paste. Correct? Might be one block further away. It is. There we go. And again, we're just gonna steal all of this. Ooh. Oh, I didn't steal. I didn't quite steal the correct amount. Oh, and I already see that. I'm gonna have to fix those semicolons. Who was it in the community? Someone had suggested to me in the community that I try redoing these orbs, because people were saying that the orbs were just not the greatest, and I don't disagree with that. Like, we talked about doing, like, one color on the inside and one color on the outside or something like that, so I still gotta play around with that. Like, these icons, none of these icons are, like, definitive. Like, I want to play around with them quite a bit before I make decisions. Because if anything, I would love to. Yeah, no, and that's what I'm excited about, Marzo, is, like, again, I'm at a point where I do art in the evening to chill out from work, because I work, like, 11 to 7 my time. I get home, and then I stream from, like, 8 to 9:30. And then in the mornings, I go to bed early, so, like, my girlfriend's still asleep, and I just wake up, make sure she's taken care of. But then I have, like, 2 hours where, like, all my friends are asleep, no one can bug me to game, I don't have to go to work yet, I'm fed, I have water, and I can just sit there, and I can just practice coding every morning, and I'm starting to get more and more hang of it, and it just feels really, really good, just being like, oh my god, like, it's coming together, everything's making sense, and I don't know, it just makes me really happy, just being like, holy cow, like, it's so cool watching everything fly together. So I gotta figure out what I want to do for this icon. Because all of this is making sense. But I don't really have like a... I wonder if hold on, I'm gonna try something. We're gonna get a little fun and spicy here. We're gonna try some new art. Copy paste. Because I'm wondering if I already have this design for a question mark. I wonder if it will transmit over really well into like an exclamation mark if I pull the sides down just a little quicker towards the middle. Can I like... I think that'll work. Just because I kind of want to like try out like other designs. Okay, so got that all set up. Not quite. Wait, Marzo, I might have asked this, so forgive me if I'm just being old and forgetful, but you have worked on a game recently, correct? Like, do you have something that like you're capable of like showing off as like a completed project that you've worked on? That looks terrible. We'll keep that. But maybe we'll widen it out just a little bit. Just try to help it like flesh out as like a big like... I don't think that looks terrible. I mean, obviously I gotta shade it correctly. So let's... Oh! What happened? Why did we swap pages? I liked the attempt I was going for, but I just don't think this looks great. Like that, from a distance, it's very easy to tell what it is. This does not look so great. So maybe slimming it up was the call. So paint that there. Because I am going to have to create a couple more of these shaded out icons to like really get where I want to be going. Well, that looks pretty decent. Yeah, no, my perfection keeps me from finishing most of my games, but this one just... Yeah, and like, Marzo, again, remember, like, you don't have to, you know, giga polish every game attempt that you do. Like, it's totally fine to just, like, release something, even if it's bad. Like, I think, okay, there we go. Maybe a little bit less on the shading. Hold on. Just to kind of help it pop a little bit more. Yeah, buddy. We got an exclamation mark now. And that's cool just for, like, a little, like, info tip kind of thing. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to use that for anything yet, but I very much like that idea of just... I got a question mark, I got an exclamation mark. I could use that for like a chat box or something. That looks so good. Cool. Alright. Got my precious. Wasn't sure if I really wanted to utilize it or not. I don't know. Might be kind of cool to just like have that there. Because like the wavelength bonus is like, what is the bonus? And then like these are like exclamation marks like, these are your bonuses. Or like, I guess because these would be on the base layer that get hidden. Those are just indicating like these are spots where the passives can go. The same issue. I'm super into coding and have been for a long time, but I have enough of a perfectionist problem that I have to finish something so I don't make games because I know the rabbit hole that is. Just play them instead. I'm currently... Yes! Stardew Valley, let's go. Well, and any good game developer will also... Any good game developer plays games to better understand their internal ideas of what they want to implement. Because it's like, I can care less about my graphics, the size of my game. I just want it to be accessible, I want it to be fun, and I don't want anyone feeling like they're stuck behind an RNG grind wall. Like, even if that makes for a shorter game that people only play once or twice and they finish in like 3 hours and I spend 10 years on it, if it is a fun game that's affordable, that runs on most people's computers because it's properly been polished and optimized, like, that's all I care about. Is I want to leave behind, like, I'm building this game as, like, in place of having a child, this game is like my brainchild, where it's like, I want this to be a representation of what I left behind when I'm old and like have dementia. I want people to be like, whoa, this is really cool because Rain Bullet Studios made this really cool game. And so like, this is a very large part of like, this is the game I've been wanting to make since I was like literally 10 years old. Not that in place of child. What? No, but seriously, Brittany and I have talked about this. It's like she wants to run a bakery and she wants to like crochet and like write her own books and stuff. And her and I don't want to have kids. Like she can't have kids and I didn't want to have kids. And that was something we agreed on like on the first date. We were like sick and we tease, but it hasn't changed in 2 years. We're both still like, yeah, no kids. And so it's like, because I won't have kids, I'll have a bunch of awesome energy to continue to put into my amazing relationship with my girlfriend, but also put a shit ton of energy into this amazing game that I want to make for you guys. So I think the only thing that I need to finish for this tooltip tonight, because it's like, we've got the spots for the wavelengths, the classes, the wavelength bonuses. I think I want a wavelength bonus icon. And then it's done. So what would I want to use for a wavelength bonus icon? Because I like as terrible as it is, I might just like kidnap this guy. Like, just bear with me. Because it looks, you could use the when a new variable in the menu shows up, like when you unlock things. That's not a bad idea. Because like, I probably wouldn't use this like doled out version, but I definitely agree with like doing like a yellow version of it or something to be like, yeah, that's dope. Being like, hey, wait, that's not a bad idea, actually. Because I could have, like, a smaller version of that, like, highlight over in the corners of stuff when you unlock new stuff. Like, hold on, bear with me for a second, because I'm gonna, like, make things... I'm gonna do something silly. So, sprite size. We're literally just gonna, like... what? So 640, 1280, so 2560, right? So like we make this huge, right? But then it's like when you get something new, you get like this little warning in the corner of your screen that's just like, you know, like, hey, this is new. I really do like that idea. Because like, I think I could get away with something like that where it's like, I take the item and then I like shrink down its resolution. Because like you never want to make things bigger, but you can make things smaller. So it's like, I could very easily do something like that. So as soon as people highlight over it, the exclamation mark goes away. But like, that's a really good idea to be like, hey, you've got something new in Mystic. Like, you know, yeah, that's a dope idea. That's a really dope idea. Thank you, Marzo. I really like that. Now let's shrink this bad boy back down. I'll keep that in mind. That's a really, 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 really good idea. So I think this is, nope. Oh, I took it from the wrong layer. I need to be on drawn layer. Paste. Give me this. Because I'm thinking, ooh, hydrating is a good idea. This is a delightful amount of TMI from your streamer. But like, I've been trying not to drink as much water today because I have peed like 7 times today and I don't know what my problem is. There's no pain or anything. My body just won't stop peeing and I'm like, please stop staying. Cool idea for Mars counter too. I think it's higher than that, Marzo, but like, I get what you're getting at, so. So let's try this then, right? So where is it at? It's right here. And then down there. Oh, you can barely even tell though. Damn. Because yeah, I was thinking that would look really cool to be, well, I wonder if I go like that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're kind of cooking. Okay, okay. And what was I using for neutral colors? Hold on. I have a currency system on the first inventory page that were neutral colors. So I think I could get away with this. So let's go back to where we were. Yeah, this was a good, effective little stream. We got a bunch of really cool shit done today. Okay. 2. Steal the darker color for the middle. Okay. Back to page 6. 5. Dark. Ooh, dark. Okay. And I might play with this a little bit, but I don't think that it's a bad idea right now. Like taking, because I do that a lot where I reuse a lot of resources because like so for example on previous page, all of these shards, they're literally just a recolor of the shards that you use to upgrade your armor's tier. And armor tiers are basically levels for your equipment because your player doesn't level, but your skills, your class, and your armors like effectively tier up or level up. So it's like I use these neutral colors for this crystal, but then literally every other class in the game, it's like there's a red crystal, a blue crystal, an orange crystal. And so again, by using similar things and similar ideas, the player doesn't get as confused because they're like, oh, it's these resources to upgrade this stuff, you know? So it's very like items, like icons. So hopefully that limits confusion for my players. And if not, I'll work on it so that I can make a good cohesive game where my players can understand what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna play around with this a little bit because while I don't mind the copy paste, it does feel a little cheap, and I don't want to be cheap with my game design. Like I want to like be smart and intuitive where I'm like, you know, not having to remake a million assets, but like even this feels just a little weird. Because it literally does just look like the medic skill, but just like with some cracks in it. You can change the colors of the wavelength icon depending on what colors you have as your class. Oh, are you talking about this up here, this top one? The indigo and green? Because that's exactly what happens, is that based on the colors, if I get good enough at coding, I'll even have these two colors flip. But for the time being, I'm just using 45 images instead of 90 images. But if I get good enough at coding where it's like, in slot A if this is equipped, or in slot B, then it can like flip them around. I would like to do that so that people can be like, actually, I want blue on the right instead of blue on the left. But for the first little while it's an alpha, I'll be like, I don't give a shit. Oh, and if you're talking about wavelength bonuses, like if that's what you were talking about, that could be kind of cool too. Hold on, Marzo might be cooking for idea number 3 of the evening. That could start creating some pretty ugly colors, and that was something I learned very quickly, is you can make some really rough looking contrast. I do like the idea of the direction I'm heading in. I think I'm close to what I want. So that might be something I work on off stream, because like I do feel good about like the very short, sweet amount of work that we did tonight for this menu. Like this doesn't have to be overly complicated. It's literally, if you want to know what your no, stop. It's not -1. Stop. Yeah, you've had tons of awesome ideas, and I love that you came back. But literally the entire point of this menu is that you can open this, see what classes make a part of it, you can see your bonuses, and then it literally just tells them to you. So that you're like, okay, I've got Brewmaster, I've got Quick Concoction, you know? And so then you're like, oh, okay, like, you know, I know where all of my effects are coming from, because like you can do this with your legendaries, you can do this with your weapons, you can do this with all of your equipment. Like when you go to your legendaries, like, oh, I don't have it yet. Oh, here we go. Like, you know, this will be like if you're doing like your set bonuses. Is that on the draw layer? Why does that have a mark in it? Oh, that's so sad. But this is like gonna be for like when you wear, you know, 2-piece bonuses, 3-piece bonuses, 4-piece bonuses. You can literally just look this stuff up. And we're gonna snooze those ads because we got like 10 more minutes of stream. So, you know, like all of these informational pieces for your equipment, because it's like if you pull up your like from your inventory, because like if you have your inventory open here, like it'll literally show you all your stats and all your bonuses and stuff. So no matter what menu you're on, this tooltip is just to let you know where all your stuff is coming from, because I want a very straightforward, easy to understand menu that's like, go here, click these things, interact in this way, you know? Because then it's a little bit of digging the first couple times, but then you understand why everything's going. And I also plan on making it that if you have a cursor, you can highlight over all of these and it'll tell you like what all these buffs and debuffs do. And I gotta figure out, no, I think that's all I need to do. That's good. Eventually I'll have to make unique icons for all of the class passives to fill in all these spots, but I'm actually feeling pretty confident calling it there for the night. I don't think we need to do anything else tonight. So tomorrow night is Friday. We will probably start Actually, what would probably be good for this week is we'll probably finish out the skill menu, because like I already have like a rough draft of the skill menu here, and we'll like fully flesh it out so that we understand what's going on, because effectively when you click on either of these icons, if you click on the skill icon, it'll let you rotate through these 6 spots, and the amp will stay, so this will stay pink, and so when you rotate through the icons, it'll show you all the pink versions of the skill, and like it'll still show you like what the base skill is here, but like the finalized name of the skill will appear here, and then it like, you know, the effect will change down here. So, but you know, now that we've got this like format, maybe that's what I'll start using for all skill effects and skill abilities, because like that's really easy and clear to understand. So if a skill had multiple parts, that also makes it easy for me that it's like all skills just need to break down to having 3 effects, you know, or up to 3 effects. And I think that as a developer, that's also good to make sure that no skill is getting out of control, being like, well, this skill has like 7 effects. It's like, no, I'm redesigning white skills. White is going to have a skill that is effectively going to be a hunter's mark, where it costs a large chunk of mana. You basically tag a target, and then when the target dies, it's going to reset your dash for the person who gets the kill on it. And again, your dash can do any number of things. It can increase your attack speed by 25%. It can give you a shield. It can make you immune to the next instance of damage for 10 seconds, you know? So it's like, it's going to make it so that you deal slightly more, or the base one will just be you stack this mark. It has no cooldown, and when you kill stuff, it will refund a small chunk of your mana, but give you your dash back. And the idea is that then you can put buffs on it to be like, when you kill a target that's marked, it'll give you your dash back and refund your mana. Or it'll give you overclock, or this target now takes more damage from skills and spells. And so it's going to turn into this really cool, versatile, like, little button. And so that would be really good for this like 3 icon setup, because like the first part might be like targets that are marked, you know, take more damage, and then the second part might be like, when you kill a marked target, reset your dash skill, you know, like, and that will start making it really easy for, like, there won't be huge like paragraphs for people to have to read through. It'll be like, read 1 bullet at a time and slowly understand your skill, and that'll help you be able to understand that all of this is coming together in this ability, being like, okay, I've got these 2 things, and then I've got this thing on my armor, and because it says this applies a burn, I can go over to Sentinel and I can see that my burns are going to apply Frostfire. So because this says burn, this applies burn when I do this, that'll proc this. It'll just like, it'll make build crafting really easy, very easy to understand. I don't think it's going to be a bad time. So on that note, I think I'm going to head out for the evening, posting the Discord again for anyone who's new, but I really enjoy streaming for you guys. Thank you everyone for who tuned in. I know this was a shorter stream tonight. Again, Saturday, we're going to be doing Supermarket together, so if you haven't seen that, please check that out. I'll be posting updates about it in the Discord, but tomorrow we will work on the skill icon menus. Okay, hear you out. I'm listening. You have a minute and 17 seconds until ads start. Okay. 1 game of chess if you're up for it. I'd be down after stream. I'll play 1 game of chess with you. I might bounce after that, though. I've got some stuff I gotta do. I promised my girlfriend I'd make some dinner for her, so I gotta do that. So, everyone, please have a good night. Check out, again, check out the Discord. Make sure to follow if you aren't already. I will see you guys tomorrow for more art. Thank you for everyone who has followed this far, and I can't wait to see how much further we're gonna go. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.